Good morning, everybody. Today's goal is just upgrading the bike to make sure that my stuff doesn't get damaged by the chain when we start going over bumpy roads. So it's gonna be a short video, but we're gonna make the bike better. We are going to go ahead and get some breakfast. Hello, can I get one of these guys and two of these? This was €1.50. Let me show you what we got. Oh, and check this out. We can probably get some bananas. Two of them, 2 bananas. I have a 50 cents here somewhere. 50 cents for the bananas. This is a quarter of the price we paid for the bananas on the ferry yesterday. Okay, let's take a look at what we got for breakfast. So these things, I have no idea what this is actually. It sort of looks like a small pizza and it looks like it has meat on it. Yep, I think it's a small pizza. Another thing we got was one of these rolls and it looks like they're full of chocolate. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of chocolate, I think. It's like a really thick pudding, or like frosting on a cake. It's a little bit too thick. I think the most disappointing thing about this breakfast is none of the food is hot. I wanted like a hot breakfast. That's why I went to that bakery. RIP. I have bananas though. Let's go get something to drink and then head to the hardware store. This is one of the only stores I've seen in like months that has sugar-free Red Bull. So we're definitely gonna get some of that. And a sugar-free Coke. You know what? And one of these cappuccinos too. Oh, okay.
A pestle shop.
Okay. Let me walk you guys through the modifications I want to make to the bike. So you guys have seen how I store the laptop here, right? I'll stick the laptop like this. One of the problems with that is every time I go over a bump, the laptop can slide off the top of this and it'll fall down. Or I'll be holding it like this, I'll go on a bump and it'll slide up like this and then fall over. What I want to do is I want to be able to lay the laptop flat on the basket like this without it sliding off the front. So what I want to do is I want to take like a hook or some kind of like, I want to have something on the front right here so that the laptop won't slide forward. I'm going to attach it to the bottom so that it'll just come out and then stick up. Oh, I'm also going to clean my brake rotors. In the comments of yesterday's video, somebody pointed out that the reason they're squeaking so much is because like grease, probably from my fingers, got on the rotor. All I need to do is wash that off and my brakes will stop squeaking. I can actually do that right here because I carry soap. Oh, no, that's the sunscreen. I carry soap in my bag. And I've got a rag, so I can just wash it off. It should really just be that easy. Now I'll go do the back one. The guys from the shop yesterday, they're the ones that gave me this little scratch rag. So now I don't need to use that shirt. That's cool. Okay, we got the rotors clean. Let's go head to the store. I went ahead and I got the laptop just so you guys can see the problem. This is how I typically store it, but as we go on bumps, this has a tendency to slide down like this, and then it can like fall off, or it will slide up like this and then fall over. I want something so I can store the laptop just like this, and it will just reach around and grab onto it so that it's not going anywhere. I have thought about the idea of trying to store it on this side, but honestly, the laptop is too valuable. I don't want to keep it that close to something that could damage it. The laptop is my most important asset for making money. We are off to the hardware store. I'm pretty sure I remember where it is and I don't even need the map. Check it out, my brakes don't squeak anymore. I'm not sure if they work quite as well as they did before. My stopping power seems to be shorter, but I can tighten my brakes. Here we are, hardware store. Okay, we need a brush to clean the bike. We need brackets to hold this on. We need a file to file those things down. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Nope, I think that's it. Possibly, I need something that's curved, like this, except curved. I carry my laptop right here on top of this. The problem is that as I go over bumps, my laptop, it comes loose and it bumps like this, and then it wants to fall off. I'm looking for something that I can use like zip ties and wrap around, so I can just hold this right here and it will hold them in place. What I'm thinking is I can take 2 pieces of metal and put them together. What are you doing here? What I'm thinking is I can take 2 pieces of metal and put them together like this. Yeah. Okay, so the plan is we'll do something like this. The plan is we will do something like this where we have 1 piece of metal sticking underneath it and then we will screw this guy up there so that it holds the laptop in place. They say that they don't have a metal file, but yeah, look right here, metal files, perfect. That's what I thought. And then I'm gonna look for a brush, something to clean the bike. Okay, we got our zip ties, perfect. It seems the only thing they did not have was a brush to clean the bike with, but we can probably pick that up at a local supermarket. $9 for the whole thing. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Oh, yes, thank you. Yeah, bag would help. Thank you so much. We're gonna go somewhere else to work on the bike. We can just work on it in the hostel parking lot. Okay, I think the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna fashion the laptop holder. The whole thing is gonna be held together with zip ties. It doesn't need to be super strong, it's just to keep the laptop in place. It's not holding a lot of weight. God damn it, I accidentally got 2 different pieces of metal. It's not important, it doesn't matter, but I just wish it was symmetrical. And now we've got a bunch of zip ties, which I'm sure will come in handy at some point in the future. They're just always good to have. Come here, cat, come on. No? Okay. We just thread the zip tie through. Okay, it looks a little bit gimpy, but this is generally how it's going to work. Up and around. It is super gimpy, but this laptop is not going anywhere. And the host has generously offered me scissors to cut all of these little dangling zip line thingies. Honestly, this didn't turn out too bad. Good. Thank you so much. Super helpful, thank you. Oh, we definitely need to sand these things down. I was putting my laptop in and I cut my finger. When I was at the store looking for a file like this, he kept swearing to me up and down that this won't work, that this metal is too hard, that I need to go to a machine shop. This is literally what a file is for. I kept telling him it will work, it's fine, I'm good, I just need to... He kept swearing that I need to go to a machine shop. There we go, these guys are all nice and rounded. Now we just gotta go do those ones back there. The owner of the hostel, he saw me working on my bike and he's like, oh, how much did that cost? I'm like, oh, it's free. They just sent it to me for free. I did not know how to express to him that they gave it to me in exchange for promotion. Like, I'm not sure how to explain that to somebody that doesn't like watch YouTube. I'm pretty sure this metal is aluminum, so I don't need to worry about it rusting. I'm not certain though. We will find out eventually, I'm sure. Okay, I think that I'm done. I got all of the sharp corners out. I got the bag holders for the laptop and the bag. I think we're good. All I need to do now is go to a store and get a brush, but that's not even that important. What a productive day. Okay. When the camera wasn't rolling, I went back to the bakery that we went earlier, and I got some slices of pizza, and they're big, nice, like New York size style slices of pizza. Oh, they're massive and they've got sauce dripping everywhere. Oh, looks great. Just like, look at this. Fucking amazing. The vlog is probably over, but I do want to address the question people keep asking as to why I'm back in Kosovo. I went from Kosovo to Albania, and then I went up to Montenegro, and then back to Albania, and back in Kosovo. The original plan was that I was going to go down into Greece, and then hop on a bunch of ferries trying to get to Turkey, and then ride from Turkey into Georgia. But it was pointed out to me that that's a stupid idea because the ferries take a long time and trying to time them up. I would not be able to do that in 6 days. And even if I was able to go through Greece in 6 days, I would still need to ride my bike all the way through Turkey. So instead, I scrapped that and we're just going straight to Bulgaria. We will hop on a cargo ship and then sail to Georgia. Yeah.